Welcome back to the BBQ Beautiful Podcast, where we talk about all things smoked meat and so much more, including hilarious stories about our farm-to-table lifestyle and our love of the outdoors. I'm your host, Trevor. This week we're talking about smoked meatloaf. Remember, the full video with recipe gets posted to the BBQ Beautiful Podcast group on Facebook. We're growing a community of barbecue and cooking enthusiasts. Be sure to post your pictures and videos, ask questions, and discuss with other members. You can hit subscribe on any of the BBQ Beautiful reels to join, and while you're there, give us a like to grow this community even more. Don't forget to get qualified for the Barbecue Brag to Win giveaway contest, episode 32. Let's do this. All right, welcome back to another episode of the BBQ Beautiful Podcast, and we're just finished up eating smoked meatloaf.
Yeah, we did. That was pretty awesome. So
Meat and potatoes with some buttery mashed, and then Kyle just heated up brown too, so he's not even done yet.
yeah, I'm not leaving this. So yeah, we'll be slowly picking away at it here.
Yeah, but if you guys are interested in any of the cooks or recipes, head over to the BBQ Beautiful Podcast group on Facebook. That's where we're posting all the whole video shoots with recipes for the meat, sauces, sides.
Yeah.
But this is just something from the childhood. It just adds an extra layer of flavor by smoking it first.
Yeah, because this is what I grew up, meatloaf quite a bit. Mashed potatoes, man. That's life right there.
Yeah, we were talking meatloaf, mashed potatoes, and then cream corn.
Yeah.
And mix it all together and get a big bite on a fork. And
Yeah. Yeah. That's funny. Yeah, we used to eat a lot of cream corn when I was little too. It's something you don't really go to now.
No, I can't even tell you the last time I had it, but this meatloaf just takes me back where I wish we had a can.
Yeah. Yeah. I think I have a can in my pantry. It's probably expired, but pretty sure I got a can in there.
It's like Spam and eggs.
Dude, you know me. I love Spam. I have a Spam t-shirt I got in Costco a couple months ago when we were in Hawaii. Hawaii there.
Yeah.
Have you been to Hawaii?
Yeah.
Yeah. And they're all about Spam. Like, you can go to McDonald's there and get Spam at McDonald's.
The Spam breakfast sandwich.
Yeah, like you can get like it's rice, and Spam and everything all on your plate at McDonald's, right? So,
I remember the hunting trips of it was like there was Click, Spork, Spam, and then just big thick slabs right out of the can onto some white bread with mayo and a couple plastic cheese slices. And
I eat a can of Spam probably every 2 weeks.
You're still eating them?
Oh, love it. I love Spam. I love Spam. I make like grilled cheese and I slice the Spam.
Do you fry it first?
Yeah, so I slice a big slice of it. I throw it in the frying pan, get it fried up. Yeah. And right before it's done, I throw my bread in, like I butter my bread and throw it beside it. And then before I put my cheese on, like I'll throw my cheese on and then I'll put my Spam on there and put the other piece on top and then grilled cheese Spam, I guess. And I have those all the time. They're awesome.
I'm not too far behind you. I haven't done Spam in years, but bologna.
Right.
So I've tried it both fried in the pan on both sides.
Yeah.
But I find it just curls up and turns into something that doesn't look appetizing.
Yeah.
But have you ever tried smoked bologna?
No, I see
like
it lots of videos of it. Yeah, I see lots of
and then cutting a slab of that off and making a grilled cheese.
Yeah, that would be good. But still, I think it's the saltiness of the Spam.
Yeah.
Right?
Like, pure salt.
It's awesome. I love Spam. I don't even care. You judge me all you want, but Spam is awesome. And they have so many flavors. Like,
I know.
When I go to Hawaii, it's like I go to the Spam section and it's like, holy crap.
Peppered.
Maple flavored Spam for breakfast and like, you name it. They've got all kinds of stuff.
It's been so long since I've had it. Is it still the key to open it?
No, it's got this big tab in the corner. You crack it and then peel the top off.
I used to like the key.
Yeah, I remember the key. That was the way to go. Yeah.
Maybe we'll have to do a spam episode, and you'll be the cook on that one.
It'll be spam grilled cheese, man. That's my go-to. And
have you ever tried smoking spam?
No, I haven't actually.
Do a little crosshatch, put some rub on it.
Yeah, it would be good. I promise you that.
Hey, if you like salt.
Yeah, no, spam's good, man. I don't care. I get it at Costco. You get like the 6-pack or something. When I was in Hawaii a couple months ago,
6-pack.
we were there for a week and I grabbed it. I think it was an 8-pack there. It was the same price as what we pay here, but it was like an 8-pack. So probably all balanced out with the exchange rate and stuff. But yeah, I ended up bringing home a bunch of cans from Hawaii. And yeah, I don't know. I love spam. I cut it in the morning. I'll cut up slices of it and fry it and have your eggs and pieces of spam.
I'm gonna have to buy some now.
It's versatile, man, and it's delicious. But to me, I've tried it on everything. My favorite is having the grilled cheese with spam. Like, it's super good.
You've talked me into it. I'm trying it.
So yeah,
because we used to just have it right out of the can in big slabs onto the bread. And,
well, I do that too.
Yeah.
Yeah. If I'm in a hurry or something, I'll make a spam sandwich.
I just remember when you're eating it all the time, it started to get cat foody.
Yeah, maybe.
Taste, smell, texture.
Yeah, I don't know. I've been eating it for a long time now. Because I think because I go to Hawaii quite a bit, that I think that's where I started acquiring a taste for it again.
Right. Yeah.
Right. Because I like, McDonald's spam, hell yeah, I'll be ordering that, right? It's like something different, right? And, yeah. So, and then I started, coming home with cans of it and stuff, and
yeah,
I'm like, I got to eat this. What do I do? And then I'm like, oh shit, this is pretty good. So I'm just gonna keep eating spam. So,
but this meatloaf is the same as I'm sure you heard from your parents. This is where you can sneak some vegetables in for the kids and they don't even know.
True.
So there's some finely grated carrot in here, right? Just because we have so much carrot.
Yep.
Left over from the garden, and they'll never know. You get that ketchup glaze on there, some sweet, some brown sugar.
Totally. Yeah.
They'll gobble it up.
Yeah. I always put shredded carrots in my meatloaf too.
Yeah.
And again, the flavor profile with this is different than I'm used to with my Traeger, right?
Right.
And then, it's funny, I've been seeing so many videos lately of just people's ingenious ideas of what the hell they're, cooking with. I saw that one with the big John Deere combine, and they had the bed of coals underneath it, and then the thing spinning with all the meat on it, like the harvester. I was like, that's pretty sweet. Quite a spectacle, right?
Yeah.
And the States does things way better than us for when it comes to barbecue and shit like that. Like, you don't see that stuff here,
right?
Really, but like that's pretty cool.
There's a million. I mean, cooking over open flame goes back to the beginning, right?
Right. Yeah.
And it's like, when I first moved out here and didn't have the smoker built yet, I had that contraption built in the fire pit out of cinder blocks.
Exactly.
Yeah. And like a piece of tin in the back to stop the wind, and I was cooking good briskets in it.
Right. Yeah. You don't need anything fancy, that's for sure.
No. Some fire, and the only problem here is that we run into with the offset. There's just no hardwood in Alberta.
Yeah.
So you can't just go cut down a spruce tree, right?
Right. Yeah. True.
So that's where I'm a bit jealous of the guys in the States who are just getting that post oak out in the field and knocking down logs and letting them dry.
Yes.
Air dry for a couple years. Well, we don't have that here. You're either going to get it, know somebody in BC or Manitoba, or you're paying for it.
Right.
And now, because smoking meat is caught on so much, it's a fortune.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Like, I can't remember, it's like an eighth of a quarter cord is like $550 for some cherry wood.
Shit.
Well, when you're doing as many cooks as we're doing on that pit, that don't last very long.
Yeah, true. Yeah, I'm gonna pull some strings and we'll have to make a trip to Creston and get some of their orchard wood. And those guys just end up burning it, right? They may just make a slash pile out of it and burn it every spring, right?
Yeah,
So
I know.
I'll try and rescue some of that and bring it back here and use it.
Yeah, and I got that one guy in the Okanagan that sets his apple aside.
Right.
So every time I did a trip, I'd just bring a truckload back.
Yes.
And then the father-in-law's, but I mean, that's a long ways to go for wood. And, but the problem is, I like that oak, and now I'm out.
Right.
So hopefully someone's coming this direction soon, or we got to get wood because I'm not paying $4,000 a month for wood that somebody else just goes and gets a truckload.
True. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Need wood will travel.
Yeah.
Yeah. That sucks.
There's some of the like people have the crab apple trees and some of the different fruit trees here.
Right.
I've never tried them though. I wonder.
Yeah, I don't know. No idea. I don't know anything about that type of wood. I'm just a Traeger guy. So.
Yeah.
I just go to the store and get
in
more.
A bag.
Easy. Costco sells it now, so I just use the Kirkland brand.
Right on.
Yeah, easy. Cheaper.
Yeah. Nothing's cheap now.
No. I can get a 20-pound bag of the Traeger stuff for I think it's around $22.
Right.
Whereas I can get, I think it's around that price or maybe less even for a 40-pound bag of the Kirkland blend, right? So it's like, well, I'm going to buy that.
You're going to have to get a wood chipper and then a pellet maker.
Yeah.
And just start chipping some of those cherry logs down to find whatever size it needs to be and build yourself a bag of pellets, a huge one, big 2,000-pound tote.
Ain't got time for that, man.
No.
That's a Costco trip.
Yep.
So, yeah. No, it's interesting seeing everybody's ideas on what they're going to use to smoke with and cook with, and pretty cool stuff.
Well, we got that one guy in the group I like is it's like a rotisserie smoker, but not like you typically see where you know it looks like an offset and you open it up and there's a rotisserie in there. Like this thing's like a round drum that spins in a circle with like a bed of coals underneath. Looks kind of cool.
Yeah, that's pretty neat. Yeah, interesting.
I'd like to try one of those, but I don't know if you can buy those or if that was a
custom
built Princess Auto.
Well,
little motor chain.
Yeah,
we could probably build one.
Oh, we could easily. Yeah. We'd figure it out. Yeah.
But yeah, for Meatloaf, head over to that group and again, we're trying to build a community. So share your videos, recipes, ideas, discuss with the group.
Yeah.
I mean, there's what's kind of cool is we're just starting to get people join now, but they're from all over, right?
Yes.
There's somebody from Texas and there's somebody from that guy must be in Tennessee or Kentucky or somewhere down there, but there's people from all over now.
Yeah. Yeah, and different styles, man. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Like, I'm sure we cook much different than them, and
yeah, because we're not getting alligator and snake here.
Yeah. Or what is it, like the crawfish and stuff like that? Like we don't see that shit here. We can get it.
I get some of that sometimes because I love those.
Okay.
I go to that TNT supermarket there.
Yeah.
When they have them sometimes, I look for the flyer. And
I think that's the only time I had them was when you bought them that one time. Or no, that was was that the shrimp?
Shrimp. I did both. I always get
we did both.
Big mix of both if I'm going to do it, and then do that huge pot.
Right.
And do the big shrimp crawdad boil.
Yeah.
In Alberta, Canada.
I see those guys down in the States doing it, and it just makes me want to go down there and try it. Like, it looks pretty cool.
Fresh.
Yeah.
Like, caught that day, all their seafood, and then they always got the paper down on the table.
Yeah.
With like the corn and the potatoes.
Yeah.
And then they just dump that huge basket.
Yeah, man.
But I'm looking at that going, if I bought that sheer amount of crawdads and shrimp at TNT, it'd be about $1,800.
Yeah.
Because I don't know where they're getting them.
Right.
But there must be a major price difference between here and there.
I would think so. Yeah, there has to be. Because those boils and stuff seem to be pretty common down there, and it looks like a lot of fun too, right?
And then we watched that alligator hunting show there, where they're skinning those and cooking a whole gator on the smoker.
Right.
That's definitely something we don't see here.
No. I've tried it here at a restaurant in Banff, and it's good.
Yeah.
I'm like, why aren't we eating more alligators, man? It reminded me of pork.
Funny enough, where I tried alligator and I tried turtle.
Oh, wow.
Ostrich. They had a whole bunch of different exotic foods and meats in Nanaimo, BC.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Of any place. But they must have been getting this stuff in, and
yeah,
that was their whole thing is, you're not getting beef and pork here.
Right. Yeah. What's the Grizzly House in Banff is where I went.
I love that place.
Where they had
love it.
You can get all kinds of different platters of mixed
You
stuff.
start with that cheese course, then you get the meat, and then now they've gone to the hot rocks too.
Yeah, that's why I cooked it on the hot rock. Yeah, they'd bring it to you raw and you just cook it yourself.
You get that like garlic butter to smear on there, and then that steaming hot rock and cook yourself.
Yes.
And then the chocolate course.
Right. Yeah.
And then you're full.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
So if you want to get a good feed, go to the Grizzly House in Banff.
Mm-hmm.
Plus, that's a fun little town.
It is. Yeah. Lots to do. Lots to see. Yeah. Expensive.
Oh.
Expensive place to go, but it's a lot of cool stuff there.
Parking's always a chore.
And then you got to get a park pass.
Yeah.
Like, so you got to pay to park in the park. Unless you're driving straight through, you don't have to get a pass or a permit. But if you need to stop anywhere, you got to get a parking permit and all that shit on top of it. And it keeps adding up, right? So it's expensive.
That's an expensive weekend. And then if you stay at, the Rim Rock or the Fairmont, you're doling out some bucks.
Usually, actually, almost every time I've gone there, and I've stayed at both Rim Rock a few times and the Fairmont a few times, but it's always been with a conference with, I tag along with my wife at the conference, right? Where she's got a major discount on the rooms, right? So it makes it kind of affordable rather than $900 a night.
I like that Rim Rock though, because of that restaurant.
Yeah.
Did you do like that 12-course tasting? It's like
we didn't because we had the kids.
One of 2 5-diamond restaurants in all of Canada, I believe.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
So it's good food.
Okay.
But you always have something delicious on the menu.
Yeah.
12 times it comes at you. And then they bring the cart by with all the old world whiskeys and
okay. Nice. Yeah.
Any kind of wine you can imagine from any year you want to order. And then that tab can get pretty hefty.
That's one thing I've learned about you. Remember we went to Azurage that one time?
Oh, yeah.
And that place isn't cheap either, right? And it's just like, you guys are drinking $400 or $500, $800 bottles of wine. It was ridiculous. And I'm glad you were paying that night.
Man, I haven't been there in a while. Actually, we should go back there one day.
Yeah, it's a cool place.
A nice place.
Yeah. Yeah, we usually spend the night when we go.
Yeah. Yeah, we used to go quite a bit there for a while.
Mm-hmm.
But then good old COVID and everything hit.
Yeah. I think my wife at one of her functions at Silent Auction, she had a few too many wines and she got like all kinds of stuff. And I think she had like she ended up buying a couple night packages for Azurage. So we ended up giving one to our friends and we went out there and they came out. We left the kids with, I can't even remember, probably the grandparents and just kind of an adults thing. Hey, we went out, had a nice big room, and it was pretty cool.
Nice.
So, yeah.
Right on. Well, that's this week. And again, go try that meatloaf recipe. Just something different, a little bit of smoke first.
Yep.
A lot different than just grandma throwing it in the oven and having some dried out meatloaf. So.
Yeah.
But I'm Trevor.
And I'm Kyle.
We'll see you next time.
Yeah.
Okay. It's time for our barbecue giveaway that we're calling Barbecue Brag to Win. One lucky listener will win some amazing barbecue merch that'll take your outdoor cooking to a whole new level. Whether you're a backyard beginner or a seasoned pit master, this giveaway is going to be for you. So what's up for grabs? First, a BBQ Beautiful bundle. This includes one BBQ Beautiful base layer, honey heat, brisket rub, and a spicy chimney from our lineup of seasonings and rubs. Next, one t-shirt and hat of your choice from the BBQ Beautiful website, www.barbecuebeautiful.ca. And of course, there's going to be free shipping. How to enter? First, make sure you're subscribed to the BBQ Beautiful Podcast on your favorite podcast platform. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button so you never miss an episode or an announcement. Next, connect with us on social media. You can find us on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, or TikTok at BBQ Beautiful. Then share our latest episode on your stories or feed, and don't forget to tag us. Use the hashtag Barbecue Brag to Win. BBQ BRAGTOWIN. This way we can easily find your posts. Finally, drop a comment on our giveaway post telling us about your favorite barbecue recipe, or share your best barbecue tip, pictures, or videos. And here's the kicker. For each additional entry you want to earn, simply engage with us. Like and share the posts, comment on our episodes, or even send us a voice message with your barbecue questions or stories. The more you interact, the more chances you have to win. So get creative and show us your barbecue. Let's talk about the timeline. You have until the 25th of each month to enter. You don't want to miss it, and who knows, it could be you. Why are we putting on this giveaway? Well, we want to express our thanks to each and every one of you who tunes in each week. Your support means the world, and this giveaway is our way of giving back to this amazing barbecue community that we're building together. And we really do want to hear from you. So what topics do you want us to cover in future episodes? Are there any barbecue legends or techniques you want us to dive into? Share your thoughts in the comments when you enter the giveaway. This is all about community, and we want to make sure that we're bringing the content you all love. So to recap, subscribe to the podcast, follow us on social, share our latest episode using hashtag Barbecue Brag to Win, and comment on our giveaway post. It's that easy. Get excited because this is your chance to elevate your barbecue game with some awesome gear. Good luck to everyone out there, and may the best griller win.